Welcome to Chad and Aaron's weekly devotional podcast, April 5th, 2023. Do you have close friends?
As I sit on the couch watching my children play together on the floor, I'm thinking about the gift of friendship. Friendship is such a vital part of humanity, but so often people feel alone in this world. And I know there have been times and seasons in my own life where I've had to pray and ask the Lord to bring me the friends that are not only going to encourage and show love, but are going to actually challenge me spiritually and help me draw closer to the Lord. Because I'm not just talking about the friends that you spend time with, have fun with, or even, laugh with, but the kind of friends that you're also able to be vulnerable with and talk about the struggles you're working through, or even ask the hard questions. Because in Proverbs 27:17, it says, "Iron sharpeneth iron, so a man sharpeneth the counsel of his friend." And you think about the process of sharpening iron. Sometimes sparks are flying, like it's heat, it's like pressure, and it's actually changing the shape of the iron. And I feel like that is what friendship is really rooted in, when you can help each other grow and become more like the Lord. You see, it doesn't matter how many followers you might have on social media or how many phone numbers you have in your phone list, but think about it with me for just a moment. Who are the friends that you not only laugh and cry with, but you can honestly pour your heart out to and trust that they're going to pray for you and give you wise counsel? I'll be honest, I don't have a ton of friends of this caliber, but the ones that I do, I really treasure. I'm sure you've all heard the phrase, probably growing up, that says you will become like the people you hang around and the people you admire. So you'd better choose your friends wisely. And I know that is true, probably now more than ever, because you do see people when they hang around each other and years down the road, and you're like, wow, they're just alike. They really connect. And I know that my friends, I feel like they're just like me in a lot of ways. But I want to be a friend to others. I want to care and love them the way Jesus loves me. And sometimes I think it's hard to know where to start that deep and meaningful conversation. And I'm going to share just some typical questions that I ask my friends and we encourage each other in. And I hope that it'll bring your friendship to a deeper level and really help you draw closer to the Lord. First, I always like to talk about how we're doing in our walk with the Lord. And sometimes, you're able to share different resources that you're using at the moment, or even share, if you feel like you're kind of spiritually stuck in a routine, or, no matter what it is, just be able to be open and to share where you actually feel like you're at in your spiritual walk. And then secondly, and I find this is so important, is to ask for a specific way that you can pray for your friend. And maybe if they're willing to share the biggest thing that's on their heart, and take the time to pray for them and pray with them, and just be open, be honest, and be vulnerable. But more than anything else, really pray for these requests that they give you. James 1 verses 16 says, "The effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much." There is power in prayer. And if you can, write a little note and send it in the mail to let them know that you're in their thoughts and prayers, or maybe even a text, but just let them know that you actually care about them and you love them and that they are important to you, because you never really know how your life could touch someone for eternity. Be a true friend to someone today.
We hope you were encouraged by this week's weekly devotional. To hear more or share what you've just heard, visit chadandaaron.com, where you can subscribe to our weekly devotional email and learn more and be encouraged.